remember I told you this, 90% of all sales trainers are failed salespeople. I'll tell you what the controversial statement is, okay? The reason I feel like, and then I want to get to know each and every one of you so I can, like, tailor what you guys want to hear as well. I know some of you want to talk about management, some of you want to talk about sales, but the reason I feel like the sales training space is so shitty, because I've seen everybody come out of sales training programs, no names, okay? By the way, there are some great guys in this space. I'm not going to shit on all of them. Some really good guys like Cole. Cole Gordon's a very good friend of mine. Totally love Cole, totally respect him, okay? But there's some other guys out there that are real trash. And here's the reason why I think it is because 90%, remember I told you this, 90% of all sales trainers are failed salespeople. Okay? I really want that to sink through your head, what I just said. They're not very good at selling for other people, but they're good at selling their own shit, their own bullshit. Okay? And their own bullshit is sales training, obviously, telling you how to do it when they could never actually sell for another company. I did $7.8 million in 4.5 years selling for Sam Ovens. Those numbers are proven, and I can show you those numbers. The average price point was just over $6,000, just over 3,000 units. Conversion rates on total call close rate, total, not unique, is about 35% close rate. The unique close rate is probably about 50 to 60%, although I don't really give that much credence to close rates all the time. It does depend on volume and a lot of that kind of stuff. But everybody, it's the fancy thing. So fuck it. Everyone's talking about it. I'll talk about mine. It's very high. So $7.8 million. I got a track record. I could prove it. I would never have left that job if I didn't have to. If it didn't sell, if it didn't move over to school. I love Sam. I love the team. Still talk to them all the time. But it wasn't the right fit for me to join school. So I ended up doing management. So most of these sales trainers, that's why so many people have problems, because they're listening to advice. I think, I respect some of them. I don't respect a lot of them. Even these guys that I really looked up to when I was younger, a lot of them they were really bad at their jobs. A lot of them were fired from their jobs. I know people that were fired from positions where I fired them. Okay. And then they ended up becoming sales trainers.
Oh, shit.
So most of the good salespeople are busy selling. They're not, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're not out here trying to create a training course. So with all due respect to a lot of the people in the space, man, I just want to break that news to you guys. So if you've ever had problems or trouble, I am a much more holistic type of guy, because that's why I mentioned the ad stuff, because we do have to make sure a lot of stuff is in alignment before we just focus on the sales piece. But why don't we do that, man? Why don't we talk about what everybody wants to talk about, maybe an introduction, because we do have a group here today, and then I really want to make sure I cover what everyone wants to know, and we're gonna call it The Truth by David Dre.